What's good, people? It's your boy Let's Do React, and welcome back to the channel. And guys, I hope you guys are having a blessed day today, man. Just know if you're here with me today, man, you're blessed. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're blessed to be alive, breathing, and all that, man. But today, you know what I'm saying, I got something that I believe that you really, a lot of y'all really much gonna like it, man. Something that you see, every day in life, every day on the television, when you turn on your TV. And you know, and what it is? 20 times athletes lose their cool in sports. But before we jump into this video, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like. You'll be doing your boy a favor. And go ahead and like it up for you at the same time. It's already free. It doesn't cost you anything. So you got me? I appreciate that, man. Let's get it.
They're so hot, they're cool. They're so cool, they're hot. If you think we're talking about Pop-Tarts, we're definitely not. We're digging deep into athletes' tempers. These are 20 times athletes lose their cool in sports. But before we step into the ring, you can make sure to never lose your cool from missing a video by hitting the notification bell and subscribing to our channel. 5 out of 5 sports psychologists recommend viewing this channel at least once a day. When athletes face adversity, they buck up, put their chins down, and give it their best until they cross the finish line. Except for some. Some throw a fit and have a complete and utter meltdown when things don't go their way. When that happens, rackets get smashed, balls go flying, refs get punched. Even the fans aren't safe from these angry athletes' tantrums. These are 20 times athletes lose their cool in sports. NHL goalies have to be tough guys. They have pucks, sticks, and big bodies flying at their face the whole game. Montreal Canadiens goalie Carey Price finally had enough and lost his cool when New Jersey Devils' Kyle Palmieri ran into him during a scoring attempt and knocked him over. Price decided the best payback was to rain down a sea of punches with his gloves. This runner didn't even have a reason to lose his cool. He won his steeplechase event at the European Championships in Finland and celebrated by knocking the gift bag a big, cuddly mascot was trying to give him right out of his hands. The runner probably felt bad when he learned that inside the costume was a 14-year-old girl. Yeah, dude, there's usually people in those things. It's the referee that's had enough in this clip. While doling out the discipline, the ref is bumped inadvertently by one of the players. But this ref must have been having a bad day, because that was enough to send him over the edge and seeking revenge. Later, on a trip downfield, the ref trips and sticks his leg out to try and trip the player. This momentary mishap of judgment got this referee banned from soccer. Blake Griffin saw a fan sitting courtside wearing the other team's colors and got all up in his feelings. Blake had to do something without drawing too much attention to himself, so he got revenge in a unique way. Stuff like this is why Blake Griffin has been an exciting star, almost ready to make that leap to the next level for like 10 years now. Tennis players sure do get angry when things don't go their way. Their shorts must be too tight or something, and getting super mad while holding a ball and a racket is never good for the people around you. This player lets off some steam by smashing the ball as hard as he can, but some bad aim and just general poor judgment ends with the line judge getting a ball to the face. Could have been worse. Could have been 2 balls. This Italian pole vaulter thinks that she cleared the bar without touching it. The judge, however, seems to disagree and deduct a point. She doesn't appreciate that.
When women do this thing, when they walking, they argue, they talking, and they waving their hand and all that, they start to clapping their hand and all that. You know they fire hot. You know they mad. You know they mad. You know they fire hot. You know what I'm saying? But she look like she ain't having it, man. Let's see what she got to say though.
She makes sure to let them know exactly how wrong they are. Mamma mia. When someone talks about stealing a base in baseball, this is not what they mean. This coach gets so mad about being ejected that he completely loses his cool and tears up the infield. There is something truly majestic about an old man throwing a hissy fit and kicking dirt, while another old man just watches him. This is like that kid that takes his ball and goes home, except he takes a base. Nobody tell him that they have plenty of replacements.
He just took the base and just took off with it, man. Hell nah. That's petty as hell, though, man. Hey, you know what they say, man. And every man is still, still got a little boy in us, man, You know what say, hey, men love their toys, you know what I'm saying? Just, boys got toys, men got toys. It just, as you get older, you just have bigger toys, But that was petty, though. Real talk, though.
Vince McMahon is the owner of the WWE.
I remember, buddy.
On the television shows, he struts down to the ring and does whatever he wants. Away from the ring, though, it's a whole nother story. When Vince doesn't control the script and has to answer the real questions from reporters, he can panic. And when he panics, he gets confrontational. That's what happens in this Bob Costas interview. Vince gets right in Bob's face, but Costas doesn't back down. And when a reporter asks a very valid question about the rigging equipment that led to Owen Hart's death, Vince tries to rip the reporter's head off. This guy should stay in the ring. Serena Williams is one of the most dominant athletes in tennis history. But because of tennis's old, stodgy traditions, she's sometimes treated unfairly, and by a double standard. So when she confronts this line judge that accused her of cheating, he kept doubling down, further enraging her. Serena smashes her racket and yells at him, eventually getting fined $17,000. A classic clip. The old Jim Rome show was famous for its host pushing the buttons of his guests. Here, Rome has on NFL QB Jim Everett, but Rome keeps calling him Chris Everett, like the tennis star. It's a very forward-thinking joke by Rome. Basically, haha, you're a girl. Well, funny or not, Everett doesn't appreciate it and loses his cool. Strikeouts are so frustrating. You keep doing everything that you've been taught, but it feels like there's nothing you can do to set things right, and everything is going wrong. So it's totally understandable that you'd want to let off some steam. But don't take it out on the only phone in the dugout. Come on, Ortiz, other people want to use that phone later. How are we ever going to order that pizza now? Selfish. During a game between the Timberwolves and the 76ers, Joel Embiid and Karl Anthony Towns get tangled up on a play and neither appreciates it. A shoving match ensues and the two wind up in sort of a hug fight. Who would have thought that a guy like Joel Embiid, who acts like a jerk on social media, would be such an immature jerk in real life? Life is full of surprises. Back in the day, NBA players used to throw punches instead of rolling around in hug fights. Some of those guys may have been a little unstable, so if you were a fan in the first couple of rows, you needed to watch what you'd say. Take what happens when Houston Rocket Mad Max, Vernon Maxwell, hears something he doesn't like. He marches up several rows and knocks this fan right upside the head.
Buddy clocked him. Buddy knocked him.
What?
Damn it, man. Why so much the rage, man?
Speaking of fans getting involved, the malice at the Palace was when two whole basketball teams and a section of fans all collectively lost their cool. A fight broke out between the Detroit Pistons and the Indiana Pacers, and as tempers flared and cooled and flared again, fans began throwing food and drinks, sending Ron Artest into the crowd and bringing the brawl into the audience. It's probably safe to say that Derek Anderson is not a big fan of press conferences. A reporter asks him a question about him laughing with a teammate towards the end of a game while his team was getting blown out, and Derek does not appreciate it one bit. Who's laughing now? It looks like Marcos Bagdatis wasn't having a day he planned. He probably wasn't planning on getting embarrassed and throwing a little baby tantrum on TV. So when things aren't going your way and you're a tennis star, what else are you going to do but smash your racket? You see, it's symbolic of the inner struggle that man faces when, who are we kidding? It's just fun to speak.
Get back though, man. That's what I don't understand though, man. You know, they be right here whacking the hell out of these rackets, man. But hey, they got money like that, you know what I'm saying? They could do that, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of that, man? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's how they release their frustration and all that. I don't know if that's help them get it out, but oh man, they be banging the hell out of them rackets though. But I like when Serena Williams do it though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh.
Smash things like a little baby. So much of soccer is about seizing the opportunity when it presents itself. When international soccer star Pepe is complaining about a call, he notices he's walking right by a downed Messi and sees the Messi's hand is conveniently laid out on the ground. Pepe is only human after all and can't pass up the opportunity of a lifetime to absolutely smash Messi's hand with his cleats. When some people lose their cool, they put their foot.
Nasty though, man. Let me run that back, man.
Smash Messi's.
Man? Just went in and just smashed it. Hey, but Messi one of the GOATs too. I ain't gonna lie, Messi a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You got Rolando and all that, Ronaldo. But Messi a GOAT though, I don't care. But come Oh man, that's dirty though, man. Come on, that's pure hate though. That's pure hate. That's nasty, wicked.
His hand with his cleats. When some people lose their cool, they put their foot in their mouth.
what they need to do.
Pepe puts his foot through Messi's hand. Peyton Manning was one of the top quarterbacks for years in the NFL. He was loved by his fans and seemingly universally appreciated by all of his teammates. You almost never heard anyone say a bad word about him. He's like the opposite of his brother Eli. So it's odd to see this rare clip of Peyton losing his cool and going off on his center, Jeff Saturday. Cooler heads finally prevail when Peyton realizes the man he's yelling at could eat him in one bite. Utah is one of the most unique places to play in the NBA. Let's just say that their sports-starved fans can be somewhat hostile to the visiting teams. The Phoenix Suns' Jared Dudley has had enough of the situation and what he believes are underhanded tactics by the Jazz, and lets his frustrations loose on the diminutive Spaniard Ricky Rubio. Dudley shoulder block tackles Rubio and sends his mouthguard flying as both benches clear to settle things down. This English hockey player was having a horrible, no good, very bad day, and it got even worse. The frustrated player was exiting the rink and hauled off, punching a fan right in the face on his
That's what
way.
I don't like to see, man. Don't take your frustration out on the fan. Don't take your frustration out on the fans, man. That's weak, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll bang buddy ass up, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That got me a little upset. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like that. That's weak though, man. That's weak, man. You don't do stuff like that, man. You don't do stuff like that, man. Fans come to pay their money, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm pretty sure they tell these guys, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be booed and all that, man. But hey, man, I'm pretty sure buddy got to pay a big hefty ass fine. But you know, that was weak, man.
Way out. The league immediately sent down a 20-game suspension for the non-consensual fan interaction. But his own team took the punishment a step further and terminated his contract.
He deserved that.
Guess you could say this guy was already on thin ice. Make sure you don't fall through any of the cracks by giving us a like and subscribing to this channel. If you don't, we'll send this guy for you. Thanks for watching.
Guys, that's the end of the video, man. I hope you guys liked this video, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys liked it. You know, it was pretty interesting to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think of it, man. Go ahead and comment, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you like about it, if anything. If there was a scene in there that you ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what it is. But like I always tell you, man, if you guys have any video that you guys would want me to react to, go ahead and put it down in the comments. You know, your boy, go ahead and get to it, you know? But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And I like to always tell you guys, know, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And I just want to let you know that Jesus loves you. You know what I'm saying? I love you and Jesus love you best. And peace, love, and God bless.